before we get the fuck out of here, I want to talk about aircraft carriers being stupid. This is a weird thing that I want to talk about. I was talking to Dave about it when we were in Connecticut the other day. It's something I've never talked about this on the show, correct?
I don't think so.
Fucking aircraft carriers infuriate me, Mike.
Okay, why?
You know how many the U.S. has?
Enough to carry them aircrafts.
Fucking 20.
Okay.
Fucking 20.
How many aircrafts do we have?
We have lots of aircrafts, but that doesn't matter, Mike. We don't need... They all cost $1 billion. They're significantly bigger than Chinese aircraft. Chinese aircraft carriers are the size of our destroyers and just have a flight deck. Like, we have 20.
How big are aircraft carriers?
Have you never seen the Intrepid, which is a small aircraft carrier that is like the size of a museum?
Yes, big.
Yeah, they're fucking huge. They cost like $1 billion a year to run, if not more. A lot of them are nuclear powered. They got these new nuclear powered ones that can be like on the water for fucking 6 months. Dude, okay. It's fucking crazy. Like, we were talking, I always think about it because I remember back when John McCain, right after he lost the election to Obama, there was a couple of things he did. Like, one of the first things, he was trying to get a certain bomber to not be made anymore because it's the prevailing bomber on aircraft carriers. And it barely passed, despite the fact that they were like, this plane doesn't work for this job. The aircraft carriers are too far out from anywhere where they would be fighting for the plane to make it to the place they have to be. It doesn't make sense. And on top of that, and it's just like it's an industrial complex thing. It's a fucking, the aircraft carrier exists because, do you know this about defense contractors? You ever notice when they talk about a bill about defense contractors, they always say, well, we have to shut down this factory where they make, and then they specify a part of a plane. They make engines for these bombers. Do you know why they do that at defense contractors, particularly Lockheed Martin?
No, why?
They have as many facilities around the country as possible in as many different places as possible so that their factories and offices are in as many congressional districts as possible so they can keep getting money. That's why that barely passed when John McCain was trying to get it over. Because, like, these fucking crazy companies have as many places as possible in other places. Dude, we don't need this shit. It's fucking insane. Like, there's a thing, I was reading about this. The Chinese have, in the Gobi Desert, they have a flight deck that shoots these long-range missiles. The missiles, so if we ever went to war with China, right, that's the thing, that's the actual physical war we're worried about. We're worried about cyber attacks in this country, right, and physical, like, if we're going to go to war with somebody, it's probably going to be China, correct?
Sure.
Okay, the Chinese, because we're so stupid,
Pronounced Chinese.
The Chinese, the Chinese government has missiles that have a longer range than our planes. So literally, if we try to put an aircraft carrier with all them aircrafts, as you said, off the coast of China, the fucking Chinese missiles could just pick them off before they could get to the fucking place where the missiles was coming from. They couldn't reach it.
What are you talking about? They could just take the planes off the boat. The boat gets bombed, okay, but the planes is what we
needed. But the planes can't even get to the missiles. You're not even understanding what I'm saying.
I don't.
Okay. You need to stop the missiles from being fired, correct? First of all, let's put this out there, Mike. Let's say they sink the aircraft carrier. What happens to the planes, Mike? They can't go as far as a missile. How are they getting home, Mike? They just have to land in China, where they are now prisoners of the Chinese.
No, they just they'll make it to India.
You think that's a thing?
Yeah.
How is this a good idea, Mike?
What are you talking about? We sacrificed one aircraft carrier. We got 20 of them.
And then what do we accomplish, Mike?
We take the planes on that aircraft carrier, fly them to where the missiles are coming from, destroy.
They won't make it to where the missiles are coming from. That's what you're not listening to me. The gas tanks of the planes can't get the planes to where the missiles are coming from because the missiles have that much longer a range. And they know that when they keep commissioning aircraft carriers without changing the planes that go on them?
We could put them aircraft carriers somewhere to get to the missiles first.
No, we can't. The Chinese have literally built a thing where they're like, ha ha, idiots, you can never invade us. It's a real thing.
We can't pull up that aircraft carrier.
Pull up to where, Mike? They're giant. The nuclear ones are huge. They're floating fucking cities, dude. They're fucking gigantic. They're bigger than towns in the Midwest.
Yeah. So we just
You're just gonna skirt. You're gonna drift that shit up to the beach like a fucking cigar boat? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying, if we drive that, right, close to where the missiles are at, and then we have the planes jump up off the fucking aircraft carrier to go ba 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 at the missiles.
The planes can't make it to the missiles.
How?
It's too far away. They'll run out of gas before they get there.
There has to be some place they can park the aircraft carrier.
There isn't. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Mike, this is a very strange who's on first scenario we're going through here.
Chris, there's no way there's a spot on the earth that a fucking, you can't pull an aircraft
Pull up a map
carrier.
of Asia, please. Fairly landlocked, Mike. Look, it's going to help if there's a South China Sea situation. I've said on the show, we said on the show, 3 weeks ago, that Taiwan will be the reason that World War III starts? Okay. Did we say that on the show?
Yes.
Okay. Pull up the map.
Where are they putting these fucking missiles, dog?
In the middle!
Where? Like here?
Yes.
Like where it says China?
Yeah, where it says China. That's actually China City in China.
All right. So if they park the boat here.
It's actually up north by the Gobi Desert. You see where that is?
Up here?
Yeah.
Dog, if they park the boat here, they can't get to here?
You can't, motherfucker, you can't get an aircraft carrier through the fucking Yellow Sea. Are you fucking retarded?
Why can't you do that?
Look how fucking... Oh my God.
What are you talking about? You can't fit an aircraft carrier through here.
Yeah, through... Maybe.
Yeah, so you fucking loop around, bomb,
you could conceivably jet ski from South Korea to fucking Japan if you wanted to.
Yeah, okay.
According to Google.
So you can fit an aircraft carrier through there, probably. Whatever. Worst case scenario, you got to move Japan a little bit to get your aircraft carrier through.
Dog, aircraft carriers are fucking retarded. We don't All right,
then where are we going to put them planes?
On the ground. Or let's just scrap them. That's it. We don't need them.
You're going to get a Billy for that? Who's going to buy that for a Billy?
What do we do? So we just keep the planes and the stupid things that cost a ton? Dude, we have 20 commissioned aircraft carriers. 20. China has 3. This is a weird thing. It was like everybody's talking about like China in the South, and they have like a lot of destroyers and stuff, and I get they have a strong Navy, but like it was like in the South China, it's like, no, like we stomped them in that war. Like if they just start if they try to take Taiwan back, we stomp. But if they ever do anything where we have to invade China, we're fucked. Because we can't just fucking pay for the right goddamn planes. We need to be paying for planes with better fuel economy so we can get to the damn missiles, Mike.
Dog, if you don't think Elon Musk is working on a plane right now that don't need no fucking gas, you crazy.
We're nowhere near... He can't even make a fucking self-driving car that doesn't kill people, dude. He can't do it.
Yeah, he can.
He hasn't.
How many people do you know have been killed by Teslas?
700.
Okay, but how many people listen to your show every week?
7 billion.
Pales in insignificance.
Well, you know what it is, though? Once a Tesla, they have to... Here's the thing. Once a Tesla kills once and it gets a taste for blood, they have to put it down. You know what I mean? They can't just let that thing keep going out there. You know, I had this whole thing about aircraft carriers, and you're really just shooting it in the foot, Mike.
Dog, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that you love aircraft carriers, you fucking dickhead.
I am a dickhead. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Russia only has 1. Fucking dorks.
See, you want to be like Russia?
No, we just don't need 20. It's a lot of aircraft carriers.
How many do we need then?
6.
Just double the amount the Chinese have?
No, they have 2.
All right, triple it.
Yeah. That's enough. Doug,
Genuinely a little.
if I had 3 guns and you had 1 gun, I'm winning that gunfight.
Nah, I'm a better shot than you.
First of all, that's crazy talk.
No, it's not.
Dude, that is crazy talk.
Nah, you're bugging.
You have no idea how nice I am.
You have no idea how nice I am.
Dude, I be spinning guns and shit. I'm like,
Yeah, well, you're doing all that horse shit. I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
nah, dude. I'm a quick draw, too. I used to play that. Remember that video game that was like a draw game?
Yeah.
I used to fucking house that shit.
I used to draw trees.
I don't even understand what that means.
It's a Bob Ross joke.
Aircraft carriers are stupid, Mike.
Hater.
Dude, it's so fucking dumb. And there's millions of instances of this. They cost billions of dollars. I want them gone, Mike.
All right, what are we gonna do with them? Sell them to rappers?
Hell yeah, that is the fucking move, son. We put slip and slides on them bitches? Dude,
Yo,
just selling that. Yo, if you turned one aircraft carrier into a yacht, just one, Jeff Bezos will buy the. Like, if you make one as the demo yacht, you know some Saudi sheik is copping the next one. Just yacht them up. Put spinners on them shits. Crocodile Mile on the fucking flight deck.
you're making a sound point here.
Dude, called the mega yacht.
That's a pretty mega yacht.
MBS is going to need that shit, dog. Fucking, look, all I'm saying is there's plenty of other shit we could be doing with this money. Particularly, we should be designing these fucking aircraft carrier fucking yachts. It's probably a good idea.
I'm just saying, we don't even gotta make any changes to it. If we just tell, like,
And we just tell them it's a yacht.
yo, Drake.
Look, because yachts are kind of like yachts are like wine. Like, rich people think they know a lot about them, but like nobody really cares. Like, nobody really knows. Like, you see different boats, and they'll be like, "No, that one's a yacht. That's just like a boat." And I'm like, "It's the same fucking boat, dog."
So I think the way you approach it is,
Uh-huh.
you hit up Drake. No, you hit up Jay-Z. Because Jay-Z's got more paper than anyone in the game. Be like, yo, you heard about Diddy's yacht? You know what it don't have? Nuclear power.
Dude, you could be yachting for 6 months on a nuclear powered yacht. First of all, I think we should be giving the super rich nuclear power. I think that's a good idea. It's free market capitalism at its best. And the fact that we're not doing it is ridiculous.
Seems like a waste of resources.
Yeah, it seems ridiculous.
And we got all these nukes. What are we doing with them? Not bombing people?
Dude,
Fuck
it's
outta
fucking
here.
true, dude. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Fucking Drake gets real drunk and fucking releases the core into the sea? Whatever, dude.
Ooh, oh, now we have Godzilla.
Oh, no.
the
Oh,
world
there's
got
a
better.
giant snow crab. Fucking, who cares? It's going to be on the buffet on Drake's yacht.
Yeah, I dare that thing to make it to the Bronx.
Oh, dong, dong, bong.
Dude, you know how quickly people would be swarming on a live crab to knock its legs off?
Dude, a giant crab? Psh, that's the stupidest kaiju ever. You're getting fucking eaten up, dog. Dude, you're not making it through a fucking Chinese buffet.
No shot.
All I'm saying is, I completely think it's just like it's just. I bring it up because it's just this one aspect of it, right? Like, it's just like whatever, the military industrial complex. I think about this every couple of years. It's like a point I make to people when I try to tell them that the government is fucking stupid and we should not trust them.
Okay.
The fact that we have 20 of a thing that our biggest rival has 2 of, and it's the most expensive toy we have. Like, it's the most expensive thing in the military. Other than like actual nuclear missiles, like aircraft carriers are retardedly expensive.
You know the highest paid member of the U.S. military? It's my favorite fun fact.
These nuts?
Head coach of Army football.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you know that the top paid government official in every state is a state university sports coach.
Pretty sick.
I mean, it makes fucking sense. They're the only ones that actually turn a fucking profit.
Did you see that today? That might not be a thing anymore.
What?
NCAA said they got to start paying athletes. Or the Supreme Court sided with a group of ex-players who sued the NCAA over compensation.
Good.
And Kavanaugh was actually the one who wrote in his decision that if you were to bring the case that athletes are not allowed to receive any compensation for play that brings these universities billions of dollars, it would 100% be in violation of every antitrust law in the United States, which is like they're just daring the next group of fucking athletes to come before the Supreme Court so that they can get athletes paid.
Great.
Yeah. It's pretty sick.
That's fantastic.
Literally
That shit is
morning.
fucking abhorrent to me.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to football. Because most of those kids don't go to the pros. They get a shit ton of concussions. They blow out their knees. They're addicted to steroids. They learn nothing in school. Sure, they get a good amount of pussy for 4 years, but they're just fucked D1 athletes. Some of them try to become fucking wrestlers. Worked out for The Rock, but who else? Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
But he's also The Rock's cousin.
Yeah. That one guy, Nathan Jones.
Yeah, no, it works out for people. Look, I'm not gonna say
it has a as good, if not a slightly better success rate than MMA.
As pro wrestlers.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
Eric
sure.
Andrews
Yeah.
and Greg Hardy, OSP.
Yeah, and yeah, those guys can go into other sports. They still look. You leave D1 football an elite athlete, even if you don't make it to the NFL. Mm-hmm. That's fucking true. But a lot of people, it's hundreds of guys a year that just get nothing.
Quite a few.
Yeah. Whatever. Moving on.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you subscribe to the show on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get podcasts. And make sure you follow me at Chris from BKLYN on Twitter. Also, of course, make sure you support our sponsor. That sponsor is Vinylgraph. With Vinylgraph, you can make custom graffiti pieces that are on vinyl stickers that adhere to your wall. They're reusable. You can take them down, use them again. Vinylgraph.com. That's VINYLGRAFF.com. Use the promo code Chris1 at checkout, and they're going to give you a sweet 10% discount. That's vinylgraph.com. Use the promo code Chris1 for a discount.